The Backrooms. The Backrooms is a modern internet horror concept, kind of like some sort of legend. The idea is simple. If reality breaks for a moment, you could fall through the floor and end up here. The Backrooms. The Backrooms level 0, which is what you can see in the background, is essentially just yellow wallpaper, which is just some blocks of stripped bamboo and some dirt path for the wet floor, the wet carpet, and then ceilings with some nice fluorescent lights. And it's very unsettling. If I just go in a circle, I can just go right into a circle and accidentally end up back where I started. And essentially, in this place, you just have to find some things, and you have to just no-clip back out of the backrooms. So you could just, the same thing that got you in here could get you out. And yeah, that's kind of the main basis of the backrooms. And this is just level 0, which is like the beginner level. And yeah, in this video, I'm gonna be building the backrooms in Minecraft. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, I've done a little bit of work and off camera, and this is what I made so far. So what this is essentially, this is the center bit. This is the center of the map, and then out here spans out. I'm gonna lift these by about 4 blocks ish, and I'm gonna lift these up. I'm gonna do that in a second, but for now I just wanted to show you guys what the layout is gonna look like. And the idea is I'm gonna use my structure block. I'm gonna use this structure block to be able to, I need to be in the opposite corner. I'm gonna use my structure block to save the entire layout. So once we like lift the thing and add the roof and the lights, it's going to be, I'm gonna use the structure block, and then we'll be able to paste it and then maybe even rotate it sometimes, because each of these connection points, if we rotate it, it will always connect properly. Hopefully, I think I did all my math right and checking and everything correctly. Apparently everything should line up with each other, and then yeah, that should work. Also, this is I don't know exactly how big it is, but each of these segments in length, not including that is about 20 blocks. I know that. So it's probably about a little bit more than 40 blocks. Maybe like I'd estimate 48, 47, something like that. That's the kind of size. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to raise this by 1, and then use my structure block to copy that, and then paste it up 3 times so that it's the correct height, and then I'll put in the ceiling. Alright guys, I just finished building this upwards. For me, this is just so cool. I don't know about you guys, but this is just so cool. I don't know why. It just feels nice. I don't know. And now we're going to need to add the roof. Now, for the roof, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace it in and do something cool with this in. It looks actually better putting it like this. I'm realizing that is actually a bit better, because it feels more like the backrooms now. You know what? I'm gonna put it, because in my original map, I already made one of these once. I made a map, a backrooms map. I'm gonna do this. Now we're going to load again. This is a bit too tall, this one, so I'm not gonna do it this tall, but I'm gonna come to this corner, or where was that coordinates? 1459. 1459. Actually, wait. 1459.5, which is this coordinate. I'm gonna make it -54 now, and we're going to do, I'm gonna just do wool for now, because, well, it does not work apparently. I'm gonna do, I don't know what block it is. So the actual block I want to use is stripped birch wood for the ceiling. I don't know why, but when I look at it, it kind of feels like the ceiling. It's the closest block I could find, alright? I don't know if there's a closer block. If there is, I'll probably change it out. It is stripped. I need that to be air, actually. Nice, that's better. I did not mean to do that. Alright, just finished fixing some problems with this area. We are now done with that, but I'm gonna just hop out of the backrooms for a second, just to appreciate how nice this is, and also actually start adding lighting into the area. So starting from the beginning area where this one light bulb stands, we're going to need to start adding some more light around the area. So right here, we gotta come out and add lights. Now, I don't actually know how the backrooms does it. Oh my, I fell into the backrooms. I just no-clipped into the backrooms. So I'm just gonna do like random lights where I see it should probably be. So like 3 in between. So 1, 2, 3, and then a light bulb. I'm just gonna break a hole for now. Actually, no, I'll just put the light bulb directly in so that I don't forget it. And already that is probably better, I guess. Fun thing is that in the actual backrooms, you know that scene where you're falling into the backrooms and you're like, I don't know, there's a game where that happens. This is kind of accurate to that, so you're actually falling. And you no clip here. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, light bulb, light bulb. I'm gonna pick direction and go. Let me see. Where is it? I think it's this one. Yes. So this actually is a based off the original. Each of these like beginning bits is based off a picture I saw of the backrooms. So I don't know what this one was. I guess that I don't even think that was actually one. It was probably, but I don't remember. I know this one though was the original backrooms photo. So something in this orientation. So I want a light bulb nice and neatly above the player. Anyway, let's just add some light bulbs in. I just finished putting all the light bulbs. This room won't be. I'll show you guys in a minute why. But if we enter the backrooms already, it feels like the backrooms, and it actually kind of looks like it as well. Because originally, look at that. Just look at that. This is kind of like maze. Unless you know where you're going, which often you won't. It's going to be very hard to traverse this area, and you should probably get lost. You're probably going to get lost. I'm of course going to add exits. I'm going to add a special predetermined areas around where there's a no clippable wall or of some sort. I want to add no clipping, but the only problem with that is I don't actually think there is a way yet to add no clipping. I know there's going to be a way once these sulfur cubes come out. I think there was a YouTuber, I think Phoenix SC, I think his name is. I might be wrong. But he did a video where he showed you can use sulfur cubes to create blocks you can walk through. And if I was to teleport that sulfur cube there, like with a command block or a pinning command block, then it would look like you could walk through it, and also give it invisibility. So it looks just like a pure block, but then you can walk straight through it. It's gonna be so cool. And I'll do that soon. But for now, I'm going to start with the actual part that actually is kind of exciting, and that is actually creating creating the backrooms. So if we come over to here, we can come down let's say -4, -6 needs to be -6. No, -7. Sorry, -7. There we go. And we have to make we need to do a save here, and we're going to do this to be 7 blocks tall. So this entire backrooms area is going to be saved. So all of this is going to be saved. Very nice. What is it? Why is it? I know what he's doing here. So we're gonna name it level L1 part. So level 1 part. And we need to make it 7 tall. So now we have this entire backroom segment. We're going to save it. Save. Now we can come. So if I do any except Y, of course. If I do load, and I let's say do this as 49. It's this way, right? Yes. And now I can do any rotation I like. Oh! Why is there no hole? There's supposed to be a hole here. I'm realizing. 1, 2, 3. This is supposed to be a hole. Okay. That is a very interesting problem. I don't know why that was definitely supposed to be a hole. I remember making sure all the holes are in. I remember putting all these in. That should work. And now we have to spin it in the random orientation. Wait, no, let me check that again. I have to always check this twice. This should line up perfectly. This also has no thing there. Load. It's working. It's working. Yes. So that lined up, which is nice. This did not line up, unfortunately. Why did I not put... I don't know why. I remember putting this here. I checked just a... Do you remember when I checked a second ago? That lines up. This doesn't... It's never gonna line up, which is still kind of weird, but it's fine. I'm also gonna make a little mark where the complete center is, which is... The exact center is right this. This is the right exact center. So I'm gonna mark with a pillar, so we never forget. For now, I'm just going to make a little circle around. So I'm going to do positive 49, and we're going to make this 49 as well. Because if we come to the middle here, if we come to the middle, like this, in the render distance, you can't really see there. Now time for the important part, and that is to actually make a way to get into the map. Because, yeah, it's... like, the map exists, but we need to be able to teleport there, so you can actually get into the map, you know? Because for now, you can just break into the map, but I want you to be able to teleport in. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to... Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Into this video, we're going to be escaping the Backrooms. This map is made by Alex Chubbuck. I wonder who he is. But anyway, we're going to be doing the Backrooms map. This is this is just a big map. I think this is one of gonna be the best Backrooms map. Now, unfortunately, right now it's just in beta, so there's only this map, which is the level 0, but they are this guy Alex Chubbuck, which I bet is very cool, is definitely working on more. Is going to be working on some more levels. So yeah, I hope he does. And now into the Backrooms map we go. This is still so cool. Oh, it actually worked this time. Oh my god, this is so cool. This map is so cool. Okay, so apparently he sent me a DM on how to escape the map. So you should explore the map. Low, that's cool. Can we get in there? No, we cannot. Apparently you should explore the map and look for the 3 chests. And those 3 chests should apparently each have... I'm just gonna go in a random direction. I don't know why I'm going like this. But apparently you should find some chests. There should be 3 chests somewhere around here. What is this? Oh, there's a cool room in here. That's cool. So you should find 3 chests in some chests, I guess. And once you find those 3 chests, so apparently he demanded me there is no monster, unfortunately, because he does not have the budget to do that. But there is, apparently, there should be some... I'm gonna just look for a way to go left, because I want to go left. I don't think there's gonna be a way to go left. There is a way to go left. Is there actually no way to go further left? This could be the end of the map, I think, actually, guys. So he told me it's not actually that big, if you really think about it. It's, like, big, but it's not that big. So apparently there is no monster because he doesn't have the budget for that. But there is going to be a... There should be 3 chests and a place to put the... inside chest there's going to be some... Oh, I'm still explaining this. Inside chests there's going to be some... a ladder. So there's 3 chests that means 3 pieces of ladder. And you have to find the place to put the ladder. And then put those pieces of ladder in there. So, apparently, okay, I think this could be the end. Yeah, I think this is the end of this part. Because it looks kind of like it. There it is! Finally! That's the first piece. Thing is, I can't place blocks. Yeah, actually, that's a bug. I don't know if you put an allow block in the location. We go straight up, just this way. Looking around, there it is. We got our second ladder around here. Found it! Let's go! Yes, we got all the ladder pieces. I'm gonna go to spawn. Hopefully, I can see around it, and then I'm gonna go straight this way until I find spawn. This could be spawn. I think this is, yeah, to get and reach. Oh, there it is! So here we cannot place ladders, unfortunately. That is a bug. Apparently that is a bug. I think that is a bug. But I'm just gonna come into creative and place these in for us, and then we're gonna come back into adventure. So apparently we have beaten the map. We just have to climb up this ladder and get the key. Okay, it does not do anything still. Oh my god, it does something. Yeah, alright, you can just no clip through. Yeah, we did it. I'm gonna jump off the map now. Whee. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. This is still broken because I spawned here. Well, can I go back in the map? 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 Can I go back in? No, because of course, because there's barriers here. But that'd be cool if I could just like no clip straight into the map. But oh my god, I can no clip straight into the back map. Oh my god, you can just no clip straight back into accidentally. Anyway, that's the map over, I guess. Yeah, see you in the next video. Yup, just as that guy said. Thank you for watching, everybody. And yes, the only problem is that there is definitely more bugs and more problems that I'm going to need to fix. The water in the game dripped on my hand, and I felt it in real life. It's making me scared. But yeah, see you in the next video. Bye guys. Start the outro music. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, since these videos take a long time to make. Also, you can check out my Alex Shubik practice series, or one of my other videos. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye guys!